Can cause some issues here on the flank, and Minnesota are not going to read this play. Great job here from the Ant-Man just to cause some issues in the back of the base, allow for this early push to not nearly be as grounded as ROKKR would like. Attach trying to make the play, but Shotzzy's able to cut him down. Now make that 3 in a row for him. His teammates drop for the front. It's all going to be on to him, but that very well may not be a problem at all. Now make it 4 in a row, 5 before he gets taken down.
That's on you. You dead? They're gonna hit you. They're gonna hit you. Yo, we flipped as well.
Yeah, touch middle there.
We flipped as well. Yeah, watch out, Priest.
Get him. Give me mid, guys.
Go. Give him. I'm in. Yo, I'm going. I'm taking
I'll go left, guys. I'll go left.
Yeah. Yo, reflank B main. Reflank B main now. Yo, hold it back slow. Hold it back slow.
I picked it because he saw me go.
Okay.
I'm going back to you guys.
So they're gonna be flat. They're gonna be all over.
Take it down. I'm not radio. They're ready on green.
Yo, shoot flat. One guy's on B main now. I'm on top.
What is radio?
Yo, top part of me. I'm trying to jump down. He's back down.
One more short, major.
They're gonna spawn the back. Spawning him back.
Nice. Go spawning it back.
I'm watching that. Under ladder. Yeah, he committed me. I died. He ramp, I think, and back right.
Get him. Yo, blue truck major, hitting short.
Okay, radio. I have a radio.
Getting a little bit hot toward the top side of the church. OpTic looking for the right timing on when they look to deem the push, and it's the King who leads the cavalry inside. It's iLLeY who gets taken down. Dashy falls as well, and it's all going to be on to Shotzzy, who goes big for the first. Can he find a second? He will. Rallying, though, around both Shotzzy and iLLeY. The Empire's finest as nearly gets picked apart. He drops inside a radio, but it could set up iLLeY for a few of his own. MajorManiak accidentally takes down Priestahh. Only 3 more seconds before this map will belong to OpTic Texas. MajorManiak trying to hold off for as long as he can, defending the best way possible. Stunned as the utility tossed out here in the command center. The nades continue to fly as Shotzzy adds on another 2 toward his overall kill total, and he could end it out as well. A perfect ending to what was a solid map from Shotzzy. The best thing for iLLeY, though, is that he's got some solid weapons. The problem being that Attach just hear him. iLLeY can find the timing. Attach is right behind him. They're right next to each other. iLLeY's able to win the fight. It's also going to be bombed down. MajorManiak completely caught off guard. He realizes now that he's going to have to get into the fight. iLLeY will back up and potentially allow for that bomb to get planted. Major will look to drop this as the objective is in. iLLeY quickly on the prowl, searching through middle. The fight's about to come in. iLLeY doesn't look both ways, and MajorManiak, they just ran right past each other. What is going on? Major re-challenging onto the site. iLLeY, though, will walk away with it. Already showing off to this OpTic fan base the talent that he can provide us with in some search and destroy. Major already off the start, getting a nice kill there from top broken. This little shutdown. Shotzzy and Attach has got a nade. I believe that was a double nade coming in from the ROKKR. Great execution there to take down iLLeY. Dashy gets dropped as well, and already it is Scump left in a 1v4.
He's going to break on through. Unfortunately, runs into the pre-aim of
It's there to bring him down quite low. Again, you can just see Texas trying to work on some picks, but again, Dashy gets dropped. MajorManiak has been Mr. First Blood so far throughout this game. As OpTic continue to get picked apart. Shotzzy brought low in HP. Scump decides to bring out Dead Silence. Felt like a player was going to challenge. Shotzzy falls, and my word, as Priestahh will get the strafing run. It's all on to the King, a 1v4. MajorManiak is toying around. He's jumping from side to side, setting up his teammates. Textbook search and destroy, and things are about to get that much more difficult. Priestahh has got some words for Dashy, serving it up. Nice and hot does the glide bomb. Another first blood. Granted, it comes from a streak, but it still counts as OpTic Texas. Once more at the man disadvantage. Bomb is down, and there goes iLLeY, potentially for the final time. Scump gets his second kill of the game. It'll be Priestahh there to seal the deal. Well, Dashy hopes that his teammates can win a few of the fights toward the front, and they will do exactly that. OpTic now with a chance for the break, but Attached on the other side takes down 3 of them. Good opener there for OpTic Texas, as they will maybe try a similar strategy. You saw Dashy get picked early. OpTic Texas essentially doing the exact same thing here, Jay. I mean, they'll look to try and get a few of these kills, but you can tell they're not really interested in trying to stop that A capture point from going down. Mimicking the exact same thing we saw from Minnesota.
But at least they're keeping the min-map presence. They're not allowing anyone to sneak through their base, because that's what Shotzzy was able to do the last go-around. Runs right through middle and then was able to cause havoc in their spawn. So now, only going to be down 1 life with 2 minutes left. OpTic on the defense. You see all of Minnesota, they're trying to attack out through P5, trying to take control of Plat. There's going to be a couple OpTic players trying to shut them down. Standy opens up with the first blood. They can find a second kill. This could be the opening Minnesota we're looking for.
Oh, and Scump not able to get away. He tried to jump down from the ladder, but MajorManiak is there to take him down. How about the shots from Attach? Up close and personal in the face of iLLeY, as that's going to be 5 in a row now for MajorManiak, a 7-team streak. As that point will look to try and roll. OpTic have only got 3 kills so far in this round, and that will be how we close it out. Only 3 kills on the side for OpTic Texas.
Eventually, the trade should come about, but Minnesota coming out on top.
And it felt right there, just an out-of-sync type of push there for Texas. Constant 1v1s, constant pressure coming in at opposite times, but Scump will pick up from where the rest of the team leaves off. 3. And with a minute left, we'll see if Texas can do some work here off of spawn. And already pressured, as well as Priestahh. Now it's going to make it 5 in a row on the flank. Standy can make all the difference. A current 2 versus 3. But what can they do? What can they do with it? Attach wins it. Standy for the other. A big 1v1 onto the point. Now make it a 2v1 as the SMGs from ROKKR stand together. They hold the line. And OpTic begin to struggle. Still in the back of their base. A total flip-flop so far here in this round. And Attach and Standy can do no wrong. 8 combined from these two. Standy finally goes down, but Attach will not. Can he get some streaks? Yes, he will.
Oh my.
Thought the Priestahh was there. Holds the ADS, but Priestahh will walk away with the fight. Another opportunity for Texas to draw this one up. They've got 2 players coming in from the backside of Church from that field position, while 2 currently sit inside of green. OpTic makes the call, Attached with the first blood, but iLLeY runs right through the setup. And Standy a little bit slow on the reaction. He's going to get dropped as well. Shotzzy able to find the second. Can it be the third? Another big 1v1 going down. Shotzzy jumps out, and iLLeY's there to pick up right from where he left off. The Empire duo making the plays, and now they'll stack the point. They'll look to stack the point. Can ROKKR get here? ROKKR got to do something. They've at least got to diminish this push, but they will not be able to do it. Instead of kill, I was going to say, not just Ant-Man, but also Spider-Man. Some great plays, but it's the King on the other side. Off with their head, says King Scump, and now he jumps in from the other window, takes Attach down as well. My goodness, the S&Gs from OpTic are feeling themselves right now in the offense.
Give a ball this time, or the game's basically over. OpTic are holding this down to the T, though, as Standy finds 1, Standy finds 2. Last player here is going to be iLLeY. He's going to get taken down. So now with 20 seconds left, if you're OpTic, chalk it. You have to start thinking about that rotation. There's going to be 2 players already here. You have Standy trying to cause some problems, able to catch off 1. Looks for the second as well onto Scump, takes him down, and now they win the rotation. This is starting to get crazy.
They can always stare at the hill. They can win it off the tick. ROKKR have delayed for long enough, and take a look at who has the spawns. 8 more seconds. OpTic will grab the scrap. 6 more points away, but Minnesota, as we said, they have got spawns for next, Jay.
Minnesota are here. They are here. They just have to hold this initial push. You see a couple players from OpTic hitting through the street, hitting through fire. They shut down both players on the fire side. Last player here is going to be Scump. 244 to 234. Almost a tie game. Minnesota just have to hold.
Can iLLeY make the play? No, he gets taken down. Scump toward the street. He's waiting for the timing, but that's 3 in a row. It's 3 in a row for Minnesota. Dashy doing everything he can. He gets dropped as well. Are Minnesota going to do this? Are they going to force the map 5? And yes, they will. Here we are into the opening round. OpTic Texas on the attack, and Attach could be in a prime position to ruin things, but no, it's Shotzzy jumping right through the door and seizing in his own opportunity, as now it's OpTic all the way in toward A. And with Shotzzy playing the way that he is, Priestahh, if he just fired a bullet, he would have got the information that he needed. First pick is in. Now make it the second. ROKKR at an instant 2v4 disadvantage, and say goodbye to Standy. Dashy holding the angle that he is, it's definitely going to give Texas all the information that they need, saying, hey, it's quiet, a little bit too quiet. Standy tosses out the nade and finds the first blood there onto iLLeY. Not a whole lot of clearance yet, and without smokes, it could make things that much more difficult, but they seem to be finding the picks just fine. No smokes necessary. All on to Dashy now in the 1v4. Time ticking away. Misses the snipe. Hits the railing. Everybody right now hunting for visuals on the map. And as ROKKR plant down the bomb, Shotzzy with an unbelievable kill there on the Priestahh will bring us now to a 3v3. Standy was hanging out at the door the entire time, gets the worst of timing, and Dashy tries to hop on the defuse, but Attach will keep him honest. He backs up, and that's where Scump can seize the opportunity. Toss out the shoulder. And because of that information, he will be able to get out, but slides on into the tank, and he will escape to the library. He's got his card. Don't worry about it. Standy, meanwhile, Ian Attach, with these doors blown off, it's going to make it that much more difficult. They're going to have to hunt for the picks. OpTic have set this up quite nicely inside a warehouse. iLLeY is able to find the first. Shotzzy there on the second. A solid setup for Texas as the time continues to tick away. That much more unlikely for ROKKR to secure.
It's clutchable now. As the bomb is starting to get planted, one player's actually going to be pushed out towards Plat, and iLLeY, he's able to take down one. Dashy finds him as well, so now it's going to be a 1v1. MajorManiak, he knows exactly where he is.
iLLeY behind the column. iLLeY behind the column decides to challenge what could have been a 2v4 ROKKR. Taking down Dashy to start, but iLLeY says, you know what? Let's just go and get this objective down. Let's focus on that. The problem being, quite a few players have cycled in through the streets. I'm thinking a lot of forces were established inside a library. Shotzzy makes Attach pay. iLLeY also shuts down MajorManiak, but Standy still alive into the 2 versus 2. Shotzzy jumping right on in to the bomb, decides to wait, but it's all up to Standy now. Left to try and defend the bomb, and he gets dropped as well. iLLeY's hungry. iLLeY's hungry. Rounding the corner. He's confident as well. Does get dropped from MajorManiak, but he at least stops the plant from going down.
No, it's down.
Oh, it is going to go down. You're right. It does go down at that. Attach, trying to challenge from the back, is able to cut down one. Minnesota with numbers, but Dashy, he hops on the defuse. Dashy's on the defuse. MajorManiak is there to cut him down. It's all onto the king. A 1v2. Can he hold off what could be another round 11 for OpTic Texas? Scump is searching. He's hunting, but it doesn't appear that he will find what he's looking for. ROKKR somehow, some way, will escape with this round victory. The plant halfway in, Standy, watching over his teammate, but iLLeY, he can't seize the opportunity. He comes around the corner and sees two, but Standy has got a fist prepared for him. A huge match to win, a huge moment to win, but all 3 members drop in just a matter of seconds. It's all on to the captain. It's all on to Scump. A huge 1v3, but ROKKR will take it in the end. ROKKR will hold on and prevent the Texas victory.